Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, first by way of introductions to all of you, if you don't know us, I would be privileged to take just a moment to introduce myself and the other judges accompanying me here today in the administration of the oath to Rodney Harris. I'm Judge Jackson, Gwinnett Superior Court. This is Judge Robert Mock, the Gwinnett State Court. Judge Robert Rodatus of the Gwinnett Juvenile Court. First, we want to thank all of you for attending this ceremony on behalf of Rodney Harris. First, again, I want to welcome all of you here, members of the bar, family and friends, and my fellow judges for being here this afternoon. It's our pleasure to be here, and I'm sure I speak for Rodney. We are honored to have you here, and specifically, I wanted to take a moment to recognize Rodney's family. And I know you have your mother here. Right, where's she? Where's your mom?
She keeps moving. There she goes.
There she is. Okay, there she is. Now, I would be remiss if, in the first order of business, if I didn't acknowledge all the many fine candidates that submitted their names to Judge Mock and I for this position. It was a group of exceptional candidates that we had to consider, and we did it very carefully, and we were pleased once we decided to select Rodney Harris. And I wanted to make a few comments about some things Rodney said to us during our interview with him. And one of the things that struck Judge Mock and I was how down to earth Rodney is. He is. And one thing he said, you know, gentlemen, after we had our interview, he says, you know, if I don't get this job, I want to assure you that I will work with anyone who does. That's just the way I am. And he said, you know, I was taught to take the high road, and I assure you that I will give great courtesy and respect and deference to the person who may get this job other than me. Now, right there. Now, words come to our mind about a man who loves his family very much, and he talked about his mother during that interview. He did. And also the word came to our mind about a man who's a workaholic. Workaholic. You know, if I've not heard that word from these judges here and other people, and I want to tell all of you that he enjoys wide support amongst the members of the bar and the judiciary and the public and members of our community, and you're all here to point that out, ladies and gentlemen. You're here. He is well respected in our community. He's had support from the members of the bench and the bar, and it's been noted by us. Now,
my name is Bob Mock. I'm one of the state court judges, and I echo some of the things that Judge Jackson has said. We had 44 folks that applied for this job, and we ended up with Rodney, and I'm proud to say that Rodney is our choice. Now, Rodney has done a lot for the community. I want to go through some of those things with you. He graduated from Georgia State University College of Law and is an alumni of Leadership Gwinnett. He serves on a statewide task force that's charged with setting legal standards for juvenile court cases, and is the defense attorney assigned to the Gwinnett County DUI Court Treatment Program. He's also the former solicitor in the City Court of Suwanee. Now, he's shown a great commitment to community service, and that's geared toward assisting the citizens of Gwinnett County. He served as a mentor to countless young people in the community. He's a volunteer youth football coach. He's a member of the board of directors for United Way Gwinnett. And additionally, he's the recipient of numerous community service awards, including the Martin Luther King Jr. Community Service Award, and the Chief Justice Robert Benham Community Service Award. He's now assisting the United Ebony Society in their efforts to establish the Robbie Moore Scholarship Fund. Now, Rodney has a long list of accomplishments that made him the top candidate for the position of Recorder's Court Judge, and he has given a great deal to Gwinnett County, to the community, both the legal and to the citizens of Gwinnett County. He's been a very zealous advocate. He's dealt with a lot of difficult cases in Recorder's Court, where he has done the bulk of his work. And I think he is probably the workhorse of the juvenile court. It's going to be my pleasure today to swear him in as judge of Recorder's Court. I think Rodney is going to be a great asset to the community, a great asset to the courts of Gwinnett County, and will be a fine judge that we can all be proud of. I'm sure Rodney is going to be missed by the defense bar, but he's going to take on some greater responsibilities, and that is the responsibilities of being a judge. And I expect that he's going to perform those duties and responsibilities with the same zest that he's given his jobs and responsibilities as a defense attorney, and that is he's going to see that the right thing is done at the right time and for the right people.
This has been a very unusual week for me. We've got one person leaving, Stan Jones, who's seated over here, and one just coming in. Last week, I was at a ceremony where we said goodbye to Judge Jones. This week, we're here to say welcome to Judge Harris. None of you that have been noticing Rodney in the last few months may have noticed he looks a little different today. He had made a pledge that he was not going to cut his hair or shave what he called a beard until he rose to this position. And as Judge Jackson said, well, Rodney, thank God you made the cut. You know, we get kids all the time come into court and they say, well, I don't have the chances other kids do. I don't have the advantages. I don't have this. I don't have that. I can't make it. Yes, you can. Stan, it's still sad to see you go. Rodney, it's sad to lose you from juvenile court, but pleasure to welcome you to our bench.
So, Rodney, I guess there's nothing left to do but get you sworn in. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Raise your right hand for me. Repeat after me. I, Rodney S. Harris,
I, Rodney S. Harris,
after being first duly sworn
after first being duly sworn
before the Chief Judge of the State Court of Gwinnett County,
before the Chief Judge of the State Court of Gwinnett County,
hereby take and subscribe
hereby take and subscribe
to the following oath of office
to the following oath of office
pursuant to my appointment as a judge of the Recorder's Court of Gwinnett County,
of the Recorder's Court of Gwinnett County,
effective this 6th day of January, 2011.
The 6th day of January, 2011.
I do solemnly swear
that
I am not the holder of any public money due this state,
I am not the holder of any public money due this state,
unaccounted for, that I am not the holder of any office of trust
that I am not the holder of any office of trust
under the government of the United States, nor of any of the several states,
nor of any of the other several states,
nor of any foreign state,
and
that I am otherwise qualified to hold said office according to the Constitution and laws of Georgia. I further swear that I will administer justice without respect to person, and do equal right to the poor and rich,
and do equal right to the poor and rich,
and that I will faithfully and impartially
and that I will faithfully and impartially
discharge and perform all of the duties
discharge and perform all the duties
incumbent upon me as Judge of the Recorder's Court of Gwinnett County,
incumbent upon me as the Recorder's Court Judge of Gwinnett County,
according to the best of my ability
according to the best of my ability
and understanding,
and
agreeably
agreeably
to the Constitution and laws of this state
to the Constitution and laws of this state,
and Constitution of the United States of America.
and the Constitution of the United States of America.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. And there is no number in the back.
Okay, everybody, please be seated. Have a seat. This is crazy. First, I want to give thanks to God because without Him, none of this would be possible. And second thing I want to say is everybody says you can't get all your friends in one room. I tried. Seriously, I think some days I think I have 10,000 best friends. And that's the way I try to treat people. That's the way I grew up. That's what I learned. Coming home, some days you'd find somebody else in your bed or somebody else spending the night, somebody with your clothes on. But that's the way I was raised. If you had 2 pair of pants, you could give somebody else 1. So that's just my background. Second, I want to thank all the judges, all the attorneys, defense attorneys, DAs, solicitors, staff, I mean everybody, because I have made very good friends, have very good relationships with everybody, and I try to treat everybody with respect, no matter if you're sweeping the floor or if you own the building. That's just the way I was raised. So I want to thank really all you guys for coming, because everybody in this room has supported me in some type of way, whether you know it or not, and I really appreciate that. But last, I just want to say thank you truly for coming, and once again, thanks for coming, everybody.